Yeah. This, that one right here. Yep. You already see the title. You might as well go ahead and get your finance on in here. You might as well go ahead and get your finance on here. Click the link, share it with somebody else, okay? Or keep this to yourself. But, sharing is caring. There's more than enough money to go around for everybody. Yeah, you're going to want to hear this. So go ahead and stick around. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You are here with me, Goddess Ekua Ahima, founder of the AfroDomme Pay platform. Really, we are an international organization, but the United States of America's specific, if you want to get real detail, the largest organization for Black dominatrix and female domination in the United States, even though we are, again, an international organization. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You are here with me, again, Ekua Ahima, founder of the AfroDomme Pay platform, the AfroDomme Network, the AfroDomme Magazine, and of course, the AfroDomme Academy. So as today's video suggests, I'm going to be giving you some information about attracting your next or first, for a lot of you, $10,000 whale sub, specifically in financial domination. We are doing a tarot reading specifically. So again, this is going to apply to whoever, right? Take this information how it resonates with you. It may not resonate with everyone. Messages come out for those who need to hear it most. So it may not apply to you right now. It may apply to you later. The video or replay of this video will be available on my YouTube channel. Now, while we are on the name and game of links, dinks, and kinks, you can find the link for my YouTube channel here on my TikTok profile. So if you're coming across this live and you are not already following me, make sure that you are following me here today on TikTok. You can click the link in the description box or the bio for my YouTube channel. Now, again, in the name of links, dinks, and kinks, if you are interested in becoming a student, or you already have had multiple questions and conversations with me on live, and you are looking for the information on how to, again, further sign up for mentoring, coaching classes, you must be 21 and over and a Black woman. We're not going to go back and forth with the what if this race and what if that race. If you're not a Black woman, I'm not talking to you. 21 and over, Black woman, the link is in my bio. Become a member of our exclusive community to get access to our classes. So again, you can find all of this information in the link in my bio. Today, I'm specifically doing a financial forecast tarot reading for you guys, focusing on your next client, your next whale sub. For those of you who are new to financial domination and don't know what a whale sub or a fin sub is, financial domination by definition, this is some of the best advice you're going to get on financial domination, specifically on TikTok. So make sure that you're taking notes and paying attention. Financial domination by definition is the dom sub act of exchanging power through monetary gifts. Notice how I didn't say it was humiliating men on the internet. Notice how I didn't say it was posting feet pictures on Twitter. Notice how I didn't say it was playing spin the wheel games and charging $40 for Skype sessions. Financial domination, by definition, is the dom sub act of exchanging power through monetary gifts. A fin sub, again, in this instance, would be a gentleman who enjoys financial domination to the point of having a genuine fetish, interest, or kink for it. This gentleman who enjoys financial domination to the point of having a genuine fetish, interest, or kink for it. This kind of man has considerable disposable income, right? So again, this whole philosophy that you guys like to see on TikTok, or that you guys watch on TikTok, about financial domination being a get rich quick, financial domination not being spicy work, financial domination being about bullying men and being a bitch and being rude. None of those things are true. If you're looking for more concrete information about how to get started in this industry, you can do that on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, if you are ready to pull the trigger and you are looking for structured support from someone who has been in this industry for more than 8 years, you can click the link in my bio and become a member of our private community. This reading is specifically focusing on your leading up to the manifestation of meeting your next $10,000 client. If this has never happened for you, again, take this information how it resonates. This will be for reading or meeting your first $10,000 client. Okay, so as I've already said, if you're looking for concrete information, you can become a member of our community and gain access to our live coaching sessions, all of our classes that we've held since 2019, and 7 of the 14 books that I've put out as a financial dominatrix over the last several years. In order to get that, you must be a member of our community. If you cannot afford to join as a member of our community, I understand. Do know that you did just miss a Black Friday sale. We were about 40% off on tuition. That sale has unfortunately ended, but if you cannot afford the humble price of $29.99, you are more than welcome to book a one-to-one session with me, or you are more than welcome to use some of the free snippets of advice that you'll see on YouTube. Now, one thing I will let you know is you cannot truly become a professional dominatrix from YouTube University. I know you can do a lot of things from YouTube University. You can learn how to change a tire. You can learn how to do your hair. You can learn how to read tarot cards. But one thing about it, you cannot successfully learn how to become a professional dominatrix in this industry safely and legitimately, strictly off of free YouTube advice. I give it to you guys so that you have it as a resource. And then when you are ready, I highly suggest that you invest in yourself and take some classes to get the expert insight that you need. You are more than welcome to Google me at any time. My name is Ekua Ahima, Ekua Ahima, Ekua Ahima. Feel free to Google me, look at our reviews, check my credentials. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2017. Now let's move on. I already pulled a couple of different cards from the Sexual Magic Tarot. Keep in mind that some of these cards will not be able to be shown based on the nature of them because we are on TikTok. I've already pulled a few cards to kind of get the energy rolling, so to speak. I want to, again, specifically focus on finances and romance. Romance, not from a sense of your boyfriend coming back, your baby daddy not finna cheat on you no more, even though you know he is. I'm not that kind of tarot reader. What we're focusing on today is your money, your financial growth, and then specifically regarding financial domination, how you are going to, again, link up or come to meet in the next 90 days or so, your first or next $10,000 submissive or will sub. Okay, so first card out, we have Judgment, the Queen of Chalices, otherwise known as the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Right out the gate, this energy, let me see if I had the bottom of this deck. Right out the gate with this energy, Three of Pentacles at the bottom. This is definitely a heavy dom sub relationship. Certainly someone that you are entangled with. Entanglement in this form of judgment. Judgment is going to have a little bit of a different meaning than the standard tarot readings that you typically get regarding love, regarding finances, since we are specifically talking about finances in the form of a dom sub, financial dominatrix specific kind of relationship. So describing this person, he is definitely going to be extremely clingy right out the gate. This is a person that's going to be extremely clingy. This could be a man, this could be a woman. Take it how it resonates, flip-flop it yourself. Someone who's a very emotionally clingy. Someone who certainly worships you, worships the ground that you walk on, treats you like that Queen of Cups, treats you like that goddess, right? But at the same time, with the Seven of Wands, this person is also very sneaky. So you want to keep that in mind when you are, in any instance, when you are dealing with submissives, when you are dealing with new clients, when you are talking to a submissive, trying to really foster that long-term relationship. You want to always be mindful of the fact that this man could have a wandering eye, right? So you never want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You never want to devote all of your time to one client, one submissive. And this right here with starting with judgment and attachment and then working its way just early into the reading with the Seven of Wands and the green gecko, this guy will certainly have a certain level of attachment and devotion to you. However, you will not be the only one. So this could mean that this man will be married, or this could mean that this man is possibly a hobbyist. Hobbyist means, for those of you who are new, hobbyist is someone who doesn't necessarily pursue long-term relationships with providers in our industry. They are someone who just visits professional doms for fun, which is, again, nothing wrong with that. But that person would, for you, be more of a customer than someone that you should see as a client worth spending your long-term or time into. So again, green gecko, they could be married and attached to someone else. They could be a hobbyist, and they could visit other professional doms on a regular basis. But either way, there's something about this person that makes them very clingy towards you. However, they are a little bit sneaky or have a wandering eye themselves. Okay. Second card out is Release, Spirits, and Portal. Bottom of the deck, you have Boiling. So this is certainly something that is going to take some time to manifest over the next 90 days or so, possibly going into the earlier half of the new year, 2025. With Release, clarifying judgment, even though this person will certainly build an attachment to you, or maybe what this is saying is a warning for you not to attach yourself to this person. I know when we think of whale subs, when we think of fin subs who spend a considerable amount of money on you, right? $1,000 a day, $10,000 a month. For a brand new dom, that's a lot of money. And I think that maybe this is a warning that, one, this person may be clingy towards you, or two, this is a warning for you to not be clingy or clinging on to them. And I know that that's really difficult sometimes for new doms. When you first come into the industry, there's this goal, there's this desire of, hey, I'm not a pro dom unless I own a bunch of subs. I need to go out and, get a bunch of guys under my belt, so to speak, and so that I can say I'm a real dom because I own subs. Or if this man, simply speaking, if you're brand new to the industry and this man, this submissive, is spending considerable amounts of cash on you, 10, 15, 20, 30, $100,000, it could be very easy for you to build an attachment to him because, again, you're connected through that money. You're really desperate for that money. So with Release, clarifying judgment, I think this is a warning sign for you to take this information, use the relationship for what it is, to benefit you, to grow yourself, to grow your business, to invest in whatever it is that you want to invest in, right? Some of my students as doms come to me because they want to, get started in this industry and go long term. They want to do financial domination full time, or they want to use financial domination to pay off student loans, or they want to use financial domination to get a new car in their name, or a new house in their name, or start a business like I have, multiple businesses like I have in their names as well. So there's nothing wrong with doing that, and there's nothing wrong with using this connection for what it is, because it seems like he's going to be bringing you a considerable amount of money. But the warning sign is that he will be too clingy and you will have to cut him off, or you will be too clingy and you'll be disappointed when he does have a wandering eye, and he will probably ghost you or cut you off. So make sure in whatever dynamic, whether it is this sub specifically, and we're going to try to get a little bit deeper into details where you're going to meet this person, etc. But make sure that when you are moving as a financial dominatrix, that you are not attaching yourself to the wrong kinds of people. You never, ever want to attach yourself to subs, because again, that defeats the purpose of the dom sub connection that you have. If you put yourself out there as a financial dominatrix, and then you are, kind of reliant on your submissives to get those bills paid, to get the car note paid, you put yourself in a dangerous predicament, because now you're still just as codependent as someone who isn't in a dom sub relationship but is married, and the boyfriend, the husband, is paying all the bills. And if you were to break up with the boyfriend or the husband, you would be asked the fuck out. You never want to do this to yourself as a financial dominatrix either. So no matter how much this gentleman spends on you, no matter how much he tries to gas you up and tell you like, oh goddess, I worship you, oh goddess, I'm serving you, never, ever tie yourself, just like these folks are, tie yourself to a person, because that person will hold you down. And then again, it'll be like fucking hellfire trying to get rid of them, trying to release. So Queen of Cups, moving on. Queen of Cups with spirits. This person could be a very spiritual person. You could be a very spiritual person, or this is just a confirmation that spirit is working in your favor to kind of bring this to you. Spirit is working in your favor to bring this kind of connection to you. So it may feel like a coincidence that you bump into this person, or the way that you guys kind of meet each other will kind of feel like divine timing or something like that. You have the Seven of Wands, however, with portal. So like I said, with the Seven of Wands, this person has a very fleeting eye. They are, into it with you, but like I said, their eyes are on the green get-go. So their eyes are always on the next thing, the next shiny new thing, the next shiny new dom. So this person could be a hobbyist. This person could be, just kind of playing the field, so to speak, and trying to see what doms, what connections, what relationships work for me. Well, this person could just be a fucking customer and they're trying to get the fuck off. Either way, what you need to focus on is, again, portal, the opportunity that will come for you out of this connection, out of this relationship. So sometimes when it comes to financial domination, it's really the most common misconception that I always see all of these girls on TikTok talking about, because trust and believe, I see them. All of these videos that y'all send me of like, oh my God, look at this girl, talking about financial domination. She said something ridiculous. What do you think? I see them. Whether you send me the videos or you don't send me the videos, I see these ridiculous ass things that people are saying. And one of the common misconceptions is that subs come, they are going to just bow down, obey you. They're just going to do whatever you say. Money's just going to fall in your lap. And that's not true. You have some subs that come and spend a considerable amount of money on you and then dip, and you will never see that person again. But if you tie yourself, if you put all your eggs in one basket, if you latch on to this person thinking, I'm going to keep them, they're mine, I'm going to keep them, mine, and then that person ghosts you because now you as the dom are the needy one, the clingy one, right? Or if they're the needy one and the clingy one and you need to cut them off, if you latch yourself to this person and you're dependent on this person, financially speaking, you won't make the right decision to cut that person off after it does become toxic because you too hooked on the money that they're bringing you. So this person is certainly not going to be around for a very long time. This may be a come and go kind of guy. He may give you this $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in one sitting, in one session, and then dip. Right? But whatever it is, it's a considerable amount of money, but it will come and go just as quickly as it came. So this is why it's really important on the business side, and this is why we talk about this kind of stuff in my classes. This is why it's important on the business side for you to have the proper structure, the proper bank accounts, and the proper business plan so that when this money comes in, you're not snorting it up your nose, drinking it, partying it away, and then you're sitting back like, damn, I just made my first $10,000 in financial domination, but I didn't reinvest any of that money into a car or to paying off debt or to improving my personal credit or to traveling or something that I can really see a return on the investment from, right? So if you are a new dom, it's really easy sometimes to get caught up in the glitz and glam and go out with your first biggest tribute and buy a new car that you really can't afford, or buy this luxury house that you really can't afford, or get a bunch of designer clothes, a bunch of designer this, a bunch of designer that. There's no shame in it. But again, coming from someone who has been in this industry a long ass time, coming from, a woman myself who is very business oriented and business minded, doing all of that partying, popping bottles, buying this, buying that, stuff that doesn't actually make you more money in the long run is not going to be to your benefit. Nobody gives a fuck if you're the newest dom on the block and you got a Louis Vuitton bag, a G-Wagon, the latest this, the latest that. Nobody cares about that shit. Nobody does. I promise you, it's not going to get you more followers. It's not going to get you more popular. It's not going to get you more subs. But what will is, let's say, for example, taking this subs money and reinvesting that into a business that then makes you $100,000 on Black Friday. Reinvesting that into coaching and mentoring so that you know how to properly grow your business and create passive income funnels for yourself, so that you're now that you've made $10,000 on financial domination, you can switch your mindset from, okay, I was online all the time. I was doing sessions all the time. Now I need to focus on how to scale myself to 6 figures so that I can make $10,000, $20,000 more consistently while doing less work. So that's the kind of stuff you want to focus on. That's the kind of stuff you want to streamline. And again, like I said, I'm going to move on in just a second, but the point goes, this person is not going to be in your life forever. They are going to come and go very quickly. You will make a shit ton of money off this person. But again, it doesn't seem like this person is going to be around very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. It's going to be like a, hey, goddess, I'm sending you this money. Oh, my God, I'm in touch with you. Send the money. Poof. He's gone. And that happens a lot. I know a lot of people don't talk about the real truth of what happens in financial domination, but that happens a lot. You will have married men, like I said, with the 7 of Wands and like the wandering eye. If this guy is married, he's not going to be able to commit the long-term time to you to send you $10,000 every month. He can maybe do it right now, right here, while his wife is out of town. And then when his wife come back, he need to be low the fuck key. So, you know what I'm saying? His money, his little side hustle of financial domination is under wraps because he doesn't want his wife to find out. So you got to think about all of these different factors. Let's move on. Release with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of y'all gonna have a hard ass time of letting this person go. The 3 of Swords. I knew it. And the 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom. Some of you guys are going to have a really difficult time letting this person go. So, like I said, you may build a really deep connection with this person. You may feel like, well, we've been, kind of getting to know each other as Dom and Sub for a few months, a few weeks now. And you may really feel like y'all locked in. But something about the connection, like I'm saying from the jump, is not made to last forever. So some of you guys, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, are leading up to the 3 of Swords. Some of y'all going to experience maybe a little bit of heartbreak, right? And you're going to have a little bit of heartbreak when this person dips, or when you have to cut this person off, or when the relationship does not flourish into this, oh my God, we've been Dom and Sub for 7 years now, and he's been so amazing. Because sometimes you will have those kinds of subs, right? I know some subs that I met in 2017 that I'm absolutely still locked in with because of the relationship that we built after all of this time. But there are some other guys that I've taken much more money from than this one particular guy that just came and went. So for some of you, this is going to be maybe your first heartbreak. Okay, and I'm not talking about in like a romantic sense, but for some of you, this may be your first heartbreak because you may feel really connected to this sub. This sub may be, when you guys are in sessions, really passionate about serving you and supporting your goals, your missions, etc. But there's something about when this person leaves or when it's time for y'all to go ahead and say goodbye. Who is it? Trash. I don't have any trash. Thank you. There's something about when this person comes and leaves, my bad. Let me stop doing that. There's something about when this person comes and leaves that's going to break your heart. That's going to break your heart. And I feel like we don't talk about that as Doms enough, that like, oh, like this sub was so cool. Oh, I really felt connected to this sub, but like the relationship was short-lived and it's no fault of mine as the professional. It's really no fault of his as the sub. It's just like we vibed and then we dipped. We vibed and then he was gone for 3 months, and then we vibed and then he couldn't book a session again. So sometimes that happens. Never take it as a loss, because at the end of the day, again, when you move smart and you're reinvesting this money, you're not going to just let this shit go out the door. You're going to take his money, take advantage of the time and opportunity that you have to learn from this person, if they're older than you, they have something to teach you, etc. But again, you might be a little hurt when they leave, especially if you was making good money off of him. Like, I get it. When you're making good money off a sub, you get a little hurt. You get a little hurt when they ain't booking sessions no more, when they can't, send you tributes no more, when you don't hear from them no more. It's not the same feeling as like, when a guy breaks up with you or a guy ghosts you. It's just like, damn, that was a lot of money that motherfucker was spending. I thought he was going to be here forever. But again, that's why I'm saying you never treat any sub like they're going to be there forever. You always treat them like, this motherfucker is right here, right now, with money to spend right now. And I need to be wise and responsible with how I take this money, reinvest it in myself, to make sure that if this is the first and only time that he sends me $10,000, I'm going to be able to take this $10,000 and flip that shit into another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 on my own, versus, again, with judgment, the first card out, latching myself onto this person, trying to hold on so fucking tight to this person. Because that is also what scares certain subs away too, right? You may have some subs that really do have that strong connection with you, but if they can tell, like, okay, she kind of like latching on to me, she got some attachment issues or something, or maybe I know I'm spending a lot of money on her, but like she giving me like codependent energy instead of the bossy, I'm taking your money, I don't need you type of energy. She giving me the energy like she need me. Oh Lord, she reminded me of my wife. I don't want to deal with that. And they disappear. Six of Cups clarified by Goddess Isolt. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Mother Mary expects a miracle, and Goddess Mauve. And I think that's where we really should have started with the undying love instead. Honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and emotions. Now, take the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions out of this and focus on, let's say, for example, relationships. Honor the cycles and the changes, the cycles and rhythms of the dom-sub relationships that you build. You may have some guys who, from the jump, are like all in on submission, all in on service. Some other guys like to dip their toe in, and like I said, they're married, they have kids, so they like to bounce back and forth, come and go. You may have some other gentlemen that, are a little bit shy. Maybe they're just coming into their own sort of awakening, so to speak, to their submissive nature, and going all in is a little scary. You got to put yourself in the submissive's perspective. This is a man who's saying, whether it's behind closed doors to you only or even to the public, I want to explore something new that I haven't done before, and a side of myself that I haven't done before. And I want to do it with this person that I don't actually know. Right? So there's a lot of stuff that goes into, being a submissive man in today's day and age, especially if this is a man of color. Okay? Especially if this is a man of color. When I say man of color, you already know I'm talking about black people. Don't do all that. People of color, we talking about Asians, Hispanics, and Indians. We not talking about them. We talking about the niggas, okay? If you can get a black man to really, truly, genuinely be in that submissive state and explore this with you, that is a big deal. Because we all know how society treats black men who dare to be emotionally intelligent. We demonize the ones who aren't emotionally intelligent, but then we still attack the ones who are emotionally intelligent. We call them simps. We call them losers. We call them bitches. We call them whatever else, right? A black man goes on social media and says that he's buying flowers for his wife, and everybody's like, oh, you a simp, you a sissy, you pussy whip. For his wife. And everybody's like, oh, you a simp, you a sissy, you pussy whipped. If that same black man hopped on the internet and was like, oh, I cheated on my wife, and in order to make up for it, I sent her blue hearts every 2 days for 3 weeks, and then I couldn't do it with consistency and I stopped, everybody's going to be laughing, cheering, and applauding. So you see, it's a double-sided coin with that. And the reason why I'm saying black men in specific is because, again, one of the misconceptions, common misconceptions in financial domination is that black men do not have the money to enjoy financial domination, and that black men will not be your highest paying clientele. That's absolutely not true. Absolutely not. Absolutely not true. There are more black men who are business owners and successful CEOs than there are white people who are successful business owners and CEOs. There are more white people on food stamps and government assistance than it is black people. So 9 times out of 10, in my experience, everybody else can speak for themselves, but my first submissive, that guy that I just told you a few minutes ago that still locked in with me after almost 8 years, he was black. My very first sub was black. All of these other gentlemen who have come after, white. Let's keep it a bean. The men who have tried to shortchange me the most, try to offer me less money than what I was worth, were white. The men who paid the full price and didn't ask any questions were black. Let's talk about it. So don't discredit the brothers, but again, honor the cycles and rhythms and the changes of your relationships as they come, because this guy in this reading is one of many. You don't just have one client as a financial dominatrix. Yes, you can get a lot of money from one particular guy, but your goal in your career is not to say, I'm going to establish a career as a professional dominatrix and I'm only going to have one client. No, this is just one guy of many, but it does seem like you will be really connected to this guy. It'll feel like divine timing when it finally comes in. Mother miracle. This may be that like one like whale sub that you really been working on trying to, manifest. Maybe you're looking for a specific goal in mind. Again, the business, the car, the new house, the this, the that. Right? Okay, that's fine. I don't care, TikTok. But yeah. What deck am I looking for? Just do not, and I cannot stress that enough, just do not attach yourself to this person. Take what you can from this person. Enjoy the opportunity. Don't be a bitch unless it suits you to be a bitch. But I'm saying, like, don't be a bitch to the point that you're pushing this person away because you're, like, afraid that all the subs that come your way are going to ghost you and leave or some shit like that. Like, enjoy the relationship for what it is while you have it, but be so fucking smart with the way that you use the money that he's giving you, because it's not going to last forever. 6 of chalices, clarifying undying love. Some of you are, I ain't gonna lie, spirit kind of dragging it. Some of you are very egotistical. Some of you may take the fact that this sub, kind of disappears. You may take it really hard from a sense of ego. Like, oh, what's wrong with me? Or like, maybe you're having like a really bad bout of like dom drop. Because dom drop is definitely real. I could totally see how if this is your, first sub that's ever spent $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on you, and then he just all of a sudden disappears, I could definitely see how you would experience dom drop. For those of you who are new, dom drop is the same as sub drop. Dom and sub drop is basically the kind of emotional and mental feeling that you get after a session. That kind of, it's like when you're doing a session as a dom or you're making a shit ton of money, you're riding this high, this amazing high. And then when the session is over, or in this case, when a sub like this ghosts you and you really don't maybe necessarily have an explanation why, they just disappear, it happens, all of that like high, powerful, like riding on cloud 9 energy comes crashing the fuck down, and now you're like depressed, tired, burnt out, exhausted. Subs go through the same kind of thing. It's called sub drop. But I think for doms, not saying that we have it a little bit difficult than subs and discrediting, the real drasticness of sub drop. But I think for doms, for us, again, when you're new, it is really easy to tie a lot of yourself, your identity, to how many subs you have, how many followers you have, how much money that you're making, right? Because there's a sense of pride and accomplishment that comes from that. But again, if you're not honoring the ebbs and flow, rhythm and cycles, if you're not honoring the ebbs and flow of, okay, this is just a normal thing, the sub may come back, or there may be a better sub that comes my way, or this is just the norm. Sometimes you get a client, sometimes you lose a client. And if you're not focused on honoring those cycles and rhythms of just life, you're going to hit this, like I said earlier, with the Three of Swords and like heartbreak. This shit can fuck you up. Dom drop is fucking serious. Like, people experience dom drop and then go into pits of fucking depression. So don't let it get that far. Do not attach your identity, again, as a professional dom to how many followers you have, how many subs you have, how many clients you have, how much money you're making. You are a person. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You're worthy of adoration and fame, pleasure, fortune. But this is not your identity. This is a career. This is your business. But like, your soul, a piece of your soul is not inadequate because a sub ghosts after sending you thousands of dollars. So don't allow yourself to get into that mindset in the midst of dom drop. 10 of Wands, clarifying Mother Mary. Interesting. The cycles and rhythms clarified by the Eight of Swords with the Devil and the Eight of Wands at the bottom. Interessante. That does add some color to the story. I think for a lot of you, some of the heartbreak or disappointment may come from you feeling like you were very connected to the sub. And I'm trying to say this in a very gentle way, because there's no shame for if it does happen like this. Because again, you're grown, you're an adult, you are a consenting adult. You have the right to do what you want to do with your time, with your body, and with whatever other consenting adults that you want to do. So I'm not shaming you for this, but I'm just saying, because this is what's coming out in the cards. Some of you may feel this certain type of heartbreak because you may have had a little bit more of a sexual connection to this sub than most. And like I said, I'm trying to say it in a really specific way because this is TikTok and not YouTube. I didn't think that this reading would go that deep. But some of you may have a really difficult time letting go of this sub because you may have more of a sexual connection. Like I said, you grown. Do what you want. But if you fucking on this sub, or you letting him, eat the box or something like that, and maybe y'all, get down and dirty, that's your business. But you might not want to do that because whatever comes out of this, like I said, this relationship is short-lived. This could be a sub. This could be a guy that you're dating, and then he just so happens to, spend a lot of money on you or something like that. But there is some sort of sexual connection that I am now seeing. There's some sort of sexual connection that is beyond just the general dom sub act of exchanging power through monetary gifts. It's giving meat to meat. It's giving meat to meat. Not gonna lie. That's what I see here. And if you go meat to meat, like I said, that's your business. You're grown. Y'all two consenting adults. It's, what I'm saying? I know a lot of people be like, oh my God, you're not a financial domination because you did this, that, and the third with your sub. Bitch, I'm grown. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do with this sub. If that's what I want to do. So I don't know about you, but some of my subs be fine. I don't have ugly ass subs that I can't be seen out in public with. I don't be with old creepy ass motherfuckers, especially not the black ones. My black subs a little fine. They already know that though. They already know that. So I get it. However, don't fuck this person. I can't stress that enough. Maybe that's supposed to be the warning that I'm here to give you. Do not have sex with this person. Do not fuck this person. Do not fuck this person. Do not fuck this person, because you're going to be so heartbroken. You're going to be so heartbroken if you fuck this sub and then he give you all of this money and then Y'all relationship don't work out because that's just how it is in dom sub relationships. And now you all heartbroken because you didn't gave a sub a piece of the cookie and he done moved on to the next bitch. Don't fuck this person. Like I said, take the information how it resonates, when it resonates. It's obviously coming out for somebody who need to hear it. I don't know who, but do not have sex with this person. Do not have sex with this person. Now let me hold on, because I gotta do a little makeshift with my phone here while it's on the charger. Y'all be all right. Spirit! Where's we going with this? Spirit, you kind of spilling the beans here, and this is crazy. I wasn't expecting this at all. Sacred smoke, shelter, waiting, chasing. So what Spirit wants you to do is to focus on the benefits of this connection, right? Use this relationship, use this connection for what it's supposed to be, a dom sub relationship, not a partnership or a marriage or a sub term boyfriend kind of thing, because it's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't seem like that's what this is finna be. It's finna be a give me the money and go. So get your money and go. But Spirit is saying focus on that. Focus on shelter. Focus on protecting yourself. Focus on establishing a good foundation for your future with this relationship. Do not dive too deep into this. Do not be sitting on the side of the beach waiting for this relationship to come to shore, because that bitch ain't coming. Y'all not really supposed to be locked in. How, you might be locked in with this person. That's not going to last forever. And like I said, with the 8 of Wands, you damn sure got the devil in the back. So I got it covered up because, they doing freaky stuff on the cards. But the devil was in the back. So you ain't going to have no business letting this man all up in your goodies and cookies. It's your business if you want to do it. But I'm saying, you ain't got no business really doing that. Spirit is basically telling you, get the fucking money in debt. Get the fucking money in debt. Okay, Spirit, because this is a lot. This is a lot, Spirit. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting for you to say all of this. I'm the fuck gasted, okay? My flabbers is gasted, honey. My flabbers is gasted. My flabbers is gasted. Spirit, what the fuck is going on? You done took over the whole read, and I had other questions. They done just took over the whole shebang. Wait, this not even the right deck. Somebody need to hear it, so go ahead and take it how it resonates, honey. The Emperor, this person is probably like a very smooth, suave, slip type of person. 5 of Cups. They are definitely in the Fool. So this person is definitely going to come in very quickly. They're going to have a very suave, smooth, sweet talking kind of energy to you. That's probably how they was able to get up in them drawers. They sweet talked you up out of them with that money. I ain't blaming you, girl, because, if a fine black man, black sub come up to me and be like, oh, goddess, I want to worship you. I got all this money. I'm trying to give it to you. I might, depending on how that deposit make me feel, I might, depending on how much money you slide up in that account, I might let you taste it just a little bit. I might let you lick the spoon. I don't know, especially if you look like Idris Elba. Okay, like I said, I'm grown. Okay, I'm a consenting adult, and so is my sub. But like I said, you got the Emperor energy. To your Empress, to your Queen of Cups, focus on your cups, though. Okay, don't get digmatized by no sub now. That's crazy. This is your first sub, too. For some of y'all, this going to be your first sub. Baby, don't do that to yourself. You're going to take yourself out of the game before you even really get in that motherfucker. So don't do this to yourself. 5 of Cups. Focus on what you want. Take the money. Run with the money. Reinvest that money into something that's going to be good for you, because what comes out of it on the other side is that full brand new energy portal. You can really create something with this, but you can't create something with this person. You can create something with the money that he giving you, but you're not going to be able to create something with this person. So enjoy the energy, enjoy the relationship while it lasts, have fun. You know what I'm saying? If he fine and he want to, I don't know, maybe you want to, I don't know. Maybe you want to tell me about it in the comments when it happened for you, baby. But this is very juicy. It's very juicy. And I was not expecting this at all. I thought it was going to be a lot more PG-13. If I would have known, I'd have went on YouTube instead of TikTok. But that's how I'm not really in control of the reading at that point. So this is some real juicy shit right here. And y'all have a good time with this. You have a ball, baby. You have a ball. You have two balls. Okay, you have a ball. You have two balls. And look, live your life. Allow this time to really, open yourself up to sexual exploration, maybe discovery for you, because that's what it's about as well as a financial dominatrix, right? A lot of people come into this for like the career aspect of it, the finances, but from a spiritual perspective, from a self-growth, self-healing, sexual discovery kind of perspective. A lot of people also say that financial domination is what opens them up as Black women, like how to, kind of speak up for themselves in the bedroom and what they like and what they don't like, or how to be more confident in asking for what they like and what they don't like from their current partners. A lot of people learn that confidence through financial domination, which I think is beautiful because it's a full circle kind of thing. It's more than just the finances. Yeah, so King of Swords, I feel like they just going over it again. King of Swords, King of Wands. This person, if you give the Tower, look, if you get this motherfucker a chance, he gonna knock your ass the fuck down, okay? And he gonna put in that motherfucking, if you get that motherfucker a chance, he gonna knock your ass the fuck down. He gonna knock the socks off your ass. And you gonna be hurt as a motherfucker when he dip, because you might be digmatized. And I just think that is crazy. That is crazy that this reading came out like this. Oh my God. Yeah, so let's not do that. Let's just go ahead and take the money and like do our little thing and, be happy or shit. Maybe you do want to do it. Maybe he is fine. Maybe he is one of them Idris Elba looking motherfuckers and he, shit. Maybe he is fine. Maybe he do want to make you give it up. I mean, stand up for what you believe is right. So, I mean, if you feel like the time is right and you want to go ahead and, do your thing, this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner as long as you, use your discernment. And then, of course, last but not least, the Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So some of y'all got some freaky deaky High Priestess at the bottom. Some of y'all got some freaky deaky little fantasies or whatever about some type of sub coming in and giving you all kinds of money and shit and doing all kinds of freaky deaky shit to you that I shouldn't even be talking about on TikTok. But you didn't came in here with your energy, so that's why the energy is out here like that. Live your life, sis. I ain't mad at you. But get your money, get that bread, get that head, and leave. Peace out. I ain't got nothing else to say. I feel like we should stop it right there. Because it's just getting too freaky deaky for me. It's just getting too freaky deaky for me because, baby, and if you could see the visuals that I could see on these cards, you would understand exactly what I'm saying besides just the energy of this reading, okay? It's too freaky deaky for me. But go ahead. Like I said, live your life. Live your life. Have fun. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life. Let's get into. I was trying to have some structure. We done talked about what this person was gonna look like and how you was finna meet this person. I was finna talk about where you should meet this person, but like, I'm scared to keep going and asking questions because This a freaky motherfucker. As far as zodiac signs, we ain't even pulling no damn signs, but all this freaky ass energy is definitely giving Scorpio. Okay, right out the gate, it's giving Scorpio. I mean, we could try to ask just one more question. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one because it's like all them other cards is a little too sexual for me, honey. Spirit, where are we going to meet this person? Where is the collective going to meet this person? Take this information how it resonates when it resonates. Spirit, where are we going to meet this person? Okay, wait a second. Ew. Responsibilities. You could probably meet this person while you... Interesting. You could probably meet this person while you were out running errands. The sun, definitely outside. Imprint, ink, writing. This person could be a writer. Something involving ink and writing. This person could be a writer. You will definitely meet them outside. Responsibility, you're probably going to meet them while you are outside running errands. So again, I know y'all said something, somebody said something about my outfit. You know, I be trying to look good. You know, the Frida Kahlo and the bitch. wait. You see the shoulder, okay? The fuck. But anyway, this is why it's really important for you to look good, look the parts when you out and about in these streets, okay? You going to the bank, get dressed, put the fit on. You going to Target, put the fit on. You gonna go to the grocery store, get some toilet paper, put the motherfucking fire hat on, bitch, to go get the toilet paper. Because wherever you go, you're going to be out handling business. You're going to be out handling errands. This person is going to be outside with you. I like to meet subs at the bank, okay? The best subs, if I'm just being honest, the best niggas is the niggas that you meet at the bank. And matter of fact, let that nigga go first. You might think, ooh, I'm a lady, I should get in front of this man at the bank and go first. Let that nigga go first. So you can see how much money he taking out that motherfucking machine. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Let him go first so you can see how much money he taking out that motherfucking machine. And then, before he leave, you know, be like, oh my God, you looking kind of fine. You know, how you doing? My name is such and such. You know, you don't tell him that you're a financial dominatrix, because a lot of y'all new girls, y'all be you hot in your pants, ready to tell everybody, ready to scream it to the mountaintops that you're a financial dominatrix. Baby, you don't want to do that. He could be a cop. You don't want everybody in your business. Okay? Because whether you tell somebody that you're a financial dominatrix or not does not determine how much money you get about that person. I tell y'all all the time, whether you tell somebody that you're a financial dominatrix or not does not determine how much money you get about that person. I tell y'all all the time. I personally do not care if you, as the man, gotta think that you taking me out on a date and I'm just a fine woman and you trying to get to know me, we talking and shit like that. I don't give a fuck if that's what you gotta tell yourself when you go to sleep tonight. All I know is you spent the money and I got the money. And I'm going to keep getting the money. So if I got to be your little girlfriend, even though we not girlfriend and boyfriend, because I ain't fucking you, then so be it. I don't care. You know what I do care about? Is that check going through? That money coming in? You talking to me respectfully? You treating me nice? And if you think, oh, well, I just met this fine, black lady at the bank. She was looking good. I'm trying to take her on a date. I'm trying to make her mine. I'm not finna be yours. But I'll let you think what you want for now. And then I'm going to be the one to get the bread, get the head, then leave. Okay? But like I said, stop looking homeless when you go outside. Okay? You want to call yourself a professional dominatrix. It's time to dress the part, baby. We don't look any type of way. You can't call yourself a professional dominatrix online and then go out to Target looking like who the fuck did it and why. Okay. And that's just, I know how it is. Sometimes you don't feel like putting clothes on. Sometimes just like, well, let me just go to the gas station real quick. Ain't nobody gonna see me. I just told you the niggas is outside. So if you meet a potential sub and you look like a bum, he gonna treat you like you a bum. He not gonna treat you like you deserve tens and thousands of dollars. He gonna treat you like, oh, you getting chicken boxes and Black and Milds. That's how he gonna treat you. If you look like all you get is chicken boxes and Black and Milds, that's how he finna treat you. But baby, if you look good and you look expensive, he ain't gonna have no choice but to spend money on you because, baby, you look good. You looked good when I met you. You know what I'm saying? So set the tone. When you start going out the house, put that wig on. Okay? Get the faja. Okay? Look good. Okay? You need a wig? I got the wig. I got there go some boxes right there. I'll send you one. There go some bundles over there in the corner. I'll send you some. Okay? That ain't no problem. You need some accessories. You need some jewelry. We got that. That ain't no problem. You can go get that easily. Okay, it don't cost that much money. I ain't saying that you got to be dripped down in designer. You can get some shit from Shein. You can get some shit from Fashion Nova, Rainbow, Target, whatever the fuck. But make sure that you look good. You look good. You look presentable. You feel good about yourself. Okay, you're not giving she deserves chicken boxes and Black and Milds energy. You're giving she deserves my whole fucking paycheck. She deserves a luxury vacation. She deserves the password to my credit card. That's how you want to look. And whatever way that looks, whatever way that means to you. Some people, it may mean that they're wearing, a button down and some slacks. To some people, that may mean they're wearing a nice dress. All I'm saying is the leggings, the crop tops, the sweatpants, right? You 25 and you still dressing like a 19-year-old on Instagram. Leave that shit alone. Dress like a sexy, sophisticated woman. And go ahead and start moving around. And going outside, going to Target, going to the bank, going to the grocery store. Start going out to some of these events and stuff like that. Go out to parties, maybe for the girlies that's already in the scene or whatever. Maybe you can use FetLife to, find some parties this month or this new year that you can go to and you want to step out because it's going to be somebody that you meet out in public for sure. But like I said, you got the bonnet, you got the Noxzema cream on your face, you got the sweatpants and the leggings with the burn holes in it. You got the crop tops on like you 19, but you 28. Okay. I'm not that type of person where it's like, ooh, this is how you supposed to dress. And this is how you do that, the third. But it's just certain silly shit that you can't do. Okay. You don't need no wig with no big ass baby hairs. You got a 401k. Them baby hairs is full grown. Go ahead and push them motherfuckers back. Okay? And if your forehead is too big, get you a wig and pull that motherfucker up to the front. But leave the baby hairs alone. Leave the leggings, the funky leggings alone. The crop tops alone. The slippers in the house. The bonnets in the house. Put your ass a nice blouse on. Some slacks. Some structured pants. I ain't talking about jeans. Some structured pants. A nice shoe. A nice top. A nice coat. Some colors. Okay, get you some jewelry and take your fine ass outside. Take your fine ass outside because this is where he gonna be. He gonna be outside, and you need to be ready. But if you ain't ready, like I said, like we already just said in this reading, if you not ready for this man, trust and believe this man gonna turn your ass every which way but out. Lord, especially that shit we was talking about earlier. Where we had the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Tower, baby. He gonna be knocking that motherfucker down. I'm talking, bam. I'm talking, why you being weird to me, okay? So go ahead and get yourself ready so that you can stay in the right energy that you need for this relationship, because it's very clear that if you are not ready, this dom sub relationship, he gonna be topping your ass from the bottom, baby. And not the, girl, he gonna be topping your ass from the bottom. And I'm talking about not the topping you from the bottom that we typically talking about. I'm talking about that topping you from the bottom where you be on top of your man and he start to from up under you. Ooh, he gonna tear your ass up. Oh my God. Okay. So go ahead and use your discernment. I'm gonna have to go ahead and take me a little break because it's getting kind of hot in here. It's a little spicy. It's a bit more spicier than I thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break. Put these cards away because they was a little freaky deaky. It was a little too freaky deaky for me. I really wasn't expecting that. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I really was not expecting that this reading was finna take that little freaky ass turn. But it did. So take it how it resonate, y'all.